Hey Kubos, what's up? Final here today, Final Fantasy discussion today, and today what we're just going to talk about, Final Fantasy talk, whatever you want to call it, and today what we're going to talk about, as you see for the title, Final Fantasy going back to Nintendo. Now a lot of people always wonder and always think that Final Fantasy might go back to Nintendo. You know, Final Fantasy 15 on the Wii U, Final Fantasy 16 on the Wii U. When I'm talking about Final Fantasy, I'm not talking about like those small kind of side Final Fantasy games, like, you know, the music Final Fantasy game and everything, you know, for 3DS and everything. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, you know, full-on main titles of Final Fantasy going back to Nintendo as well, or maybe strictly Nintendo. I don't think it would go back to strictly Nintendo because honestly, Square knows that they would lose a lot of business for sure. They would lose a lot of business because, let's be honest, I know there's so many fans of the Wii U. There is, and I don't have a Wii U, but it does look freaking cool to me, and one day I want to get it because, you know, I want to play Super Smash and whatever. But that's not the fact of why they stay on PlayStation and Xbox One, because there's more people on PS4 and Xbox One than there is on the Wii U, and it's just more of a fan base. There's more gaming on PS4 and Xbox One, like more of a variety of games and everything. Just more of the gaming side of gaming is on PS4 and Xbox One. And also Square's been with PlayStation and since 1997 basically. So they've been ever since Final Fantasy 7 came out. That's when Square's been with you know, hasn't been with Nintendo. So I think Final Fantasy, you know, maybe it would have a chance later on in the future, but the Wii U, how Final Fantasy 15 is, I don't think the Wii U can run it. I don't think the Wii U would be capable of running it at all. They would have to downgrade Final Fantasy 15 as a game just so the Wii U can be able to run it. So I think maybe if Nintendo just comes out of nowhere, makes a mind-blowing Nintendo system that everybody wants to get instead for the next gen games or whatever, you know, 10 years from now or something like that. And if it's really good and really, you know, a lot better than the PS4 and Xbox One, because honestly, by specs and everything, PS4 is the best, Xbox One is second, then Wii U is third. But that doesn't matter about the entertainment base at all. You know, everybody has their own favorite console, but by specs wise, that's how it goes. So Final Fantasy 15 would not be able to run on that Wii U for sure, no way in hell. And you know, Final Fantasy 15 to Final Fantasy 16, the graphics are just going to get better and better and better. That's it. So you Kubos, let me know in the comments below what you think about this. A lot of people want to see Final Fantasy 15. That people still believe Final Fantasy 15 actually might come out for you know, Wii U and everything. I highly doubt that. Just PC, PS4, Xbox One. I just don't think that they're gonna go back to the old Nintendo days. I think those days were over and with, and Square Enix is in a good place right now for Final Fantasy. I think so. So anyway, Kubos, you let me know in the comments below what you think about this. Let me know if you ever think that they would go back to Nintendo, why or why not, and do you think it's a good idea? Let me know in the comments below, Kubos. And yeah, I'm waiting for some Final Fantasy 15 news and 7 whatever, but for the time being, we'll keep up with the Final Fantasy content. And by the way, I've been playing Star Wars Battlefront, and the fucking game is amazing. So if you have the I think the beta ends Monday or Tuesday. So if you have an Xbox One or PS4, try it out. It's a fucking good game. So anyway, Kubos, let me know in the comments below. And yeah. So anyway, Kubos, hope you enjoyed. I'm Final, and I'm out. Kubo, see ya.